is your head spinning too?
Suzuki has always been here for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's gotten me in some trouble. It's gotten me out of some trouble. So I was thinking, why don't we make this thing a whole series of making the Suzuki great again? We already did the subs. I'm at Corey's house right now. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna put a new radio in it. Not that there's anything really wrong with this radio. It's just that my new phone doesn't have a headphone jack on it. So yay for innovation, right? I've got some other things that need to be done to the Suzuki. Really kind of maintenance that I should have taken care of it, and I didn't really, but I wasn't really sure I wanted to put money into this thing. I really wanted a new car, but this car doesn't have a payment on it. Still runs and drives, so I might as well keep it and just run it absolutely into the ground. So with all that being said, next thing we're gonna do is the radio.
Keep it civil cause we only got two options, money or money. My shit so hard, these boys acting funny. Got dealt the right cards, can take this shit from me. Money got longer, just like a bungee. You don't want no smoke, I pull out my little Uzi. These chains keep me cold, just like a koozie. The surf got me days, I'm feeling a little woozy. You seen the clips, my life is a movie. We in the whip.
It's not that important.
All right, where's the new? Dang, you get earbuds with these.
What?
The fuck, Trump?
In my lunchbox. Hair wire strippers.
Not asking any questions.
Don't. So,
understood.
Understood, right? I didn't put this radio in.
I can tell.
I know I do some...
Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on?
Do they all match up, color for color?
No, this is the harness for... Wait a second. Oh! No, this is what I need here.
I can't see what's going on.
Yeah, alright. No, this is what I was looking for. So that goes into this radio.
Mm-hmm.
We cut this harness off here, where all this mess is that we're gonna pretend isn't there,
Mm-hmm.
and then splice it onto those.
And we know which colors go where?
Yeah, we just match the colors up.
Alright, sweet. This will only take a second.
Yeah, all the colors are the same. Well, yeah, all except for this gray wire here,
Gray to black.
which that has gray and black on it right there.
Yeah.
So we're good then. I'm just gonna hack all these off because we're a baller and we ain't afraid of anything.
Sounds like a mistake, but I have faith.
I'm glad somebody does. You know, a lot of people don't, but just trust me. This harness is starting to get a little short. Doesn't matter. Uno más. Gray and gray only.
Oh, you're gonna do them all like that, though?
Yeah.
It's just ugly.
It's in my dash. I mean, yeah, butt connectors would look a lot better, but
Yeah. Are they? Is that what these are?
basically,
Oh yeah, interesting.
these are just what I use at work all the time.
Mm.
And it's a lot better than electrical tape. You're right, that's butt ugly. This is gonna get real messy real quick. Why was this a good idea? Whatever. It's just the Suzuki. It's not like we're building a customer car here. Hold on.
You want to show them the problem?
So Corey, tell us what you...
Whoops.
This is our,
Power wire. This power wire coming in.
yeah, okay. I was confused there because we had to splice it together twice. It's an easy fix though.
Aha. Oh, thank God.
Thank God it was that easy, right? That is disgusting.
Yeah.
Make sure that we have sound to everything.
Yeah. I mean, all you need really is the, well, yeah. Icy. Yeah, Bluetooth audio. Sounds good.
The speakers sound so much better. So the radio is in. I am super impressed with this radio. It really woke up all the door speakers in this car. Now I put Sony speakers in and they're not like nice Sony speakers, but the problem with the old Pioneer radio is there was not a lot of control with it. All you could hear was bass and you could not hear the words, you could not hear anything. I played with it. I just kind of settled with, all right, I got some big ass subs in my trunk and we're just gonna be booming all the time. This radio has so many cool settings to it. The subwoofer level, I can turn way down to -50 to where there is almost no bass with it whatsoever. I found that around -8, -10 is a really good point to be able to listen to the subs at a comfortable level so they're not blowing your eardrums out like they were before. Honestly, even a little bit lower, -10 is still pretty obnoxious. It's finally has put everything into a good balance. Not only do the subs have a lot more control to them, the different frequencies, you have 16 channels, different crossovers, bass boost, loudness, volume offset, your fader, your balance. This radio also has Bluetooth calling built into it, along with having Bluetooth controllability from your phone. Those are all pretty standard. What this radio does have is sound effects, which is really cool. You can do space enhance. It kind of changes the sound from being in a small room to almost like a large auditorium, and that makes a world of difference of how the music sounds. There's about 4 or 5 other different sound effects that make a really large difference. You can control the tweeters, front high pass filter, the rear high pass filter, as well as the subwoofer low pass filter. Not only can you control the frequency of the high pass filter, you can also control the slope out of it, and you can really dial in the filters for it. Another really cool setting that was in this radio is you can change the car type depending on what kind of car you're in, how the speakers play. Obviously I'm in an SUV. This radio is actually really freaking cool, and everything sounds so much better, especially now that I've got it dialed in. As soon as we plugged it in, it sounded way better. But now that I got it dialed in, I can't even describe to you, it sounds so much better. And I was really not happy with the speakers that I had in the car. And now I actually like them. I might still go ahead and upgrade them. I'm not sure yet, but this new radio just made the whole listening experience so much better. And the price of it was not that bad at all. I think it was only like 70, 80 bucks. Compared to my old Pioneer radio, it was worth every single penny. And I really didn't want to spend the $200, $300, $400 on a double din. I don't really like how double dins look. I also like the little cubby that I get by putting a single din in here. This radio has almost all the features that a double din has that is 2-3 times the cost. The only reason that I would have looked into a double din is Android Auto. My stepdad's truck has Android Auto built into it from the factory, and I really like it. The only problem is the double dins that had Android Auto built into them, I think that those were, cheapest one was around $400 if I remember right. I know I've said it a million times, I am super impressed with this radio and I really like it. So now that my ramble's over, I think that'll do it for this video. As always guys, if you like the video, hit that like button, leave me some comments and some feedback, and we'll see you in the next video.